So today I want to talk about mirroring, or sometimes this can be called reflecting or reflection within relationship. There's a lot of talk about this within the spiritual or new age community about how we're all mirrors, are all just reflecting what is within us. So everything you view in other people is really a reflection of yourself. But what does this actually mean? Because I find a lot of people talk about this and they'll share this information around, but they don't actually understand what that actually means. So I wanted to cover how I view this. I look at this in this way. I'll give you an example. Say you have a couple in an intimate relationship. One is acting out a story as the victim, and the other acting out a story as the perpetrator. So you can see this typically in an abusive relationship. Basically, these two people have the same thing going on. Now, that might seem impossible, but if you look at it this way, you maybe start to understand. So, say these two people have issues of self-worth that have gone on since childhood. They manifest these issues in two completely different ways, however, that they've learned over time, through their ego. Their ego is a way of building protection, and really your ego is there to help you discern and help you to get through life, take action, but also it's to help to protect you. So in the case of the victim in this scenario, this person would have learned to keep themselves small. They would have learned that at some point in their life that their value wasn't enough, so they should be quiet. They maybe had to take themselves away, be by themselves, not really have people around them in order to feel safe. So basically this person is looking for safety because of their own lack of self-worth. Now the perpetrator is also looking for the same sense of safety. So this person would have learned that in order for them to feel safe, they have to take control. They have to feel powerful, and the way that they do that is to maybe become loud, aggressive. That gives them the power, that they feel powerful. And they can also see the reflection in the other person of them squashing themselves and making themselves smaller, which makes them feel like this is working. So this is what mirroring is to me. It is not that you are exactly what you see in front of you. It is that people have the same issues going on, and when you start to be able to understand that, then you start to be able to empathize and have compassion with the other person. If you can get to the view of looking at what their stuff is, then you get to understand more about the other people in your life, and also mainly yourself. So I just wanted to touch on that, and I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on what reflections are in your life. If you can see your patterns playing out in other people, but just in different ways. It's basically, you can have the same issues, but you're still the same coin. You're just two sides of the same coin. And I think that explains reflection and mirroring way better than just to say this person's a reflection of me, because without actually looking at what's underneath, we're never going to get to what our stuff is. And as you know, I like that. I like to look at people's stuff and help people to release it. And it's an essential part of moving forward in life. If you can look at your stuff and the stuff of other people around you, you see that we're all unconsciously collecting fears. And what we want to do is to consciously witness those fears and release them, bring them up to the surface so that we can all evolve together. Okay, so I'd love to hear your thoughts, so please like this video, share it with your friends, and let's all discuss. See you later!